Hi everyone, my name's Anjali and welcome today to our WOCY Family Breaks with Children and Tweens, where we are celebrating Wild About Wildlife Month. So we're thinking about all the amazing nature animals in the world around us, and this fits really well with yoga because about 5,000 years ago, when yoga was first invented, the yogis looked at the world around us. They looked at hills and waters and streams and mountains, and they looked at how animals move. And they thought that it would be really healthy for us if we copied some of those movements that those animals made, that if we think about standing up tall and strong like a mountain, this would be really good for our bodies, but also really good for us to understand and appreciate the world around us. So today we're going to do some of my favorite yoga that has animal names that look a bit like animals as we work through our family break session. Before that, please remember to be kind, to listen to your bodies, but even by sitting and sitting up tall, you're really helping your back and your body to stretch so that you don't feel tired, but also so that you don't feel aches and pains and your back doesn't hurt as well. So we're listening to our bodies. We're really thinking about when we move, is this a nice stretch or are we hurting ourselves? And we're not doing anything that hurts ourselves. And we're also moving things to the side so we respect our yoga space. We've got some space to be able to look after ourselves and also respect the space of anyone else you are doing yoga with as well. All right, let's start with our WOCY breath. And we're going to start with our lion's breath. So come and sit on your knees, and can you put your big toes together and then sit with your knees apart, okay? Then with your hands, you've got two things you can do with your hands. You can either put them on the floor with fingers facing forwards, or you can put your hands on the floor, turning your hands so your fingers face you, spread your fingers apart. And if you do this, you're going to end up leaning forwards and your bottom will come off your heels, and that's fine. I'd then like you to stretch your tongue out so it's almost touching your chin or as far to touching your chin as possible. Now, I know everyone finds this a real giggle and a really fun yoga breath for us to do. And it is, and it's also really great for giving us energy, for helping us to get rid of any coughs, colds, any bugs that are stuck within us, particularly in your throat and nose. Really good. Okay. All right, are you ready? We are going to stick our tongue out and then we're going to roar like a gentle lion without hurting our throats. Now I wonder if you took a big breath so that you can roar like that lion as long as you can. If you didn't, take a big breath now. Let's roar. One more time. I know it's probably wet under your lips. That's okay. We'll rub it in a minute. Big breath. Nice job. All right, come and sit back and wipe underneath your lips, and then come and sit forwards on your hands and knees. Not so much sitting, but we are doing like a crawling motion. We're imagining some sort of animal with short legs. So it could be, this is our cat-cow pose. So this could be a cat with short legs, and you could have a cat, you could also have a cow. So what we do is we look up ahead of us and we stretch our throats. We squeeze the back of our neck as we imagine a cow looking up. Hello. And then we can stretch our backs, look down at our tummies as we imagine we are a cat having a big stretch, curling our backs, moving our backs so we can move easily, having a nice stretch. So let's be a cow. If you like making animal noises, you can say moo. And if you like being a cat, as you look down towards your tummy, can you say meow? Lovely. So here we go. One more time. We're doing our WOCY warm-up. Moo. And we're having a big stretch through the front of our body, and then we'll stretch our backs as we go meow. Good job. Right, so let's come down onto our tummies as maybe we find some wildlife in the ocean. So I'm thinking about a narwhal today that's got that lovely pointed horn coming out of its head. So we've got our arms stretched in front of us on the floor, and that's going to be the horn, and this is going to be the narwhal's tail. So you're taking your legs off the floor, your arms off the floor. Wow, strong arms, strong shoulders, strong back. Whoa, can you feel that back bend? Strong legs, strong bottom. Can you hold? Oh, let's come down. Okay, so remember to be kind to yourselves. Listen to your bodies. Only hold for as long as feels comfortable. I'm going to count to 5 and have a hold here. But if you don't feel comfortable holding to 5, then you just come down at any point. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Okay, now this is our WOCY exercise. So let's move that narwhal as it comes up and down. It swims through the water. It's moving, and so let us move a little bit through the water too. One more time if you can. Super job. Right, let's just have a little bit of a rest here because that was a very amazing yoga exercise, but really strong stretch and movement in our body. So put your chin in your hands, tuck your toes under, and rock your heels from side to side as we are going to do our WOCY stretch, and we are going to go and find a giraffe today. So come and step one foot forwards and the other, and let's come and find our giraffe. Right, so to do our giraffe, we want to imagine the giraffe with a very long neck. So strong long legs and strong long neck. So put one foot in front of the other, and with your hands, I'd like you to bend your knees and put your hands just a little bit in front of your foot. Can you see? It's just a little bit in front of my foot. It's not stretching all the way forwards. It's just a little bit in front. Okay. And then we're going to lift our back leg up. We're looking down at the floor. We're not looking to the side. We're looking down to the floor. And we're trying to stretch our standing leg straight if you can. And if you can't, you can keep it bent and stretch the back leg up as much as you can. Now, I know you can feel your leg that's on the floor being super strong. So when you get tired, put that back leg down, because this is also a pretty tricky balance as well. So remember to look somewhere that's not moving, to help you be still, to help you to focus, to help you to balance. Okay, do you want to try it one more time? I do. Let's go. Let's try it on this leg, then we'll move to the other leg. Here we go. Up comes the back leg. I'm looking down at the floor. My hips are turning down to the floor. Trying to stretch that leg. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Whew. I think I need to shake my legs out. And then we'll move over to the other side. Okay, here we go. So one foot in front of the other. Hands come down just in front of your foot. And then you can lift your leg up. Remember to turn your body down to the floor if you can. And have as good a stretch. Remember to balance. Be really strong for as long as you can. 3, 2, 1. Super job. Right. Whew, definitely time for our WOCY time out now. So you can either lie down on the floor. I'm sure you feel like you might need a rest now. So when you lie down on the floor, you can lie with your feet apart, your arms at your side, your palms turned up. And this is the best yoga resting pose. Now, if you don't like this, the other best is having your feet on the floor, knees bent, and you can even have your hands on your tummy. But something lying on your back is really the best thing to do to rest your body. And if you don't like lying down, you can also sit up, and you can sit up and close your eyes. So whether you're sitting up or lying down, come and close your eyes now and listen to your breathing. Might be a little fast, might not be so smooth after doing all of those WOCY exercises, those WOCY moves, that WOCY yoga to help the inside of your body and the outside of your body be strong. But as you listen to your breathing, Just listen to how it can slow down, or it is slowing down. And you don't need to think about anything else apart from now. So with your eyes closed, we're going to do a little time out today where I'm going to tell you the names of lots of different animals. And I'd like you to think if you can imagine in your mind a picture of each of these animals. And I'm going to say them quite quickly, and that's okay. Don't worry if you don't manage to imagine all of those different animals. We're just helping our brains to work. We're helping our imaginations, but we're also having a bit of quiet time, some time out. So with your eyes closed, let's start with a lion, a cow, a narwhal, giraffe, rhinoceros, shark, eagle, elephant, deer, polar bear, crab, penguin, meerkat, lizard, camel, squirrel, kangaroo, monkey, panda. So just keep your eyes closed. And if you think of just one of those animals that when I said it, you thought, oh, I like that animal. And see if you can keep imagining that animal, how it moves, what it looks like, what it might feel like if you were to touch it. And then if you're lying down on the floor, or even if you're sitting, just start to move your fingers and toes. Lying on the floor, come and roll to one side with your eyes closed and stop. And then use your hands to help you come and sit up tall. And even if you're sitting now, come and sit up tall. Rub your hands together and make cups with your hands and put your warm hands over your eyes to block out all of the light. Slowly open and close your eyes behind your hands. Spread your fingers apart and pull them down over your face. Take a breath in as you stretch your arms up above your head. Breathe out as you bring your hands down in front of you and say Namaste. The goodness in me honours the goodness in you. Thank you very much for joining me for our WOCY Family Breaks with Children and Tweens, where we have celebrated Wild About Wildlife Month.